On my table is the OSFS46 engine that Mr. Sadat from Israel sent to me. But this engine looks like it could be a low time engine, but it's pretty gummed up here. So, I mean, it's completely frozen. It won't move at all. So I had this off in that video just to kind of show the condition of that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this back on here because I do want to do a look inside video of this engine. And I've got my heat gun here and some oil, and I want to actually go through with the process that I do to loosen up a gummed up engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a broken prop stub on here so it gives me some leverage, so I can actually rotate this when it gets to that point. Now I'm not going to force it right now. What I want to start with is I've got 1 drop of 3-in-1 oil. Well, I put 2 in there. I didn't mean to put 2 in there. And I've done nothing else with this yet. No other oil in here. I'm going to put my glove on and I'm just going to gently start heating this engine up. This is the low heat setting. Okay, so that was enough to at least get my crankshaft rotating over. So the crankshaft is now rotating, and that was real time. I might speed it up, but I'll have to check and see how long that actually took. Now, the carb is not, so I'm going to hit this carb specifically right with that 3-in-1 oil in there. Okay, so now I just freed the carb up and you can see how long that took. It didn't really take all that long. Now I'm not going to try and run this engine like this. I was just wanting to get it freed up enough so I could turn it over. I can feel that it has, listen, that it has compression. I don't know how hot this thing really is. It's not even really that hot. So you can see how long it took me to put some heat on here and get this thing going, and the engine's not even burning my hand. So now I'm to the point where I can just start disassembling this thing. So let's do just that. I'm going to start with the rear cover, get an idea of what the internals look like, see if we have that dreaded FX series sleeve peel issue going on here. Now I will be disassembling this engine completely, putting it on in my ultrasonic, get it all cleaned up. I'm already pretty much resigned to the fact I'm probably going to be replacing bearings. Hopefully I've got bearings on hand. And it looks like the gasket's intact. So we didn't lose our gasket, which is always a good thing. In fact, since this is going in the ultrasonic, let me make sure it's really not going to die here. It's got one little bit that's stuck here. Okay, cool. That gasket can be reused. It's not torn. And looking inside there, it doesn't look super bad at all. So now, let's do our head. And now that the engine the crankshaft is rotating, we should be able to determine rather quickly, put it at bottom dead center and see if we've got a sleeve peeling issue. If we have a sleeve peeling issue, then I'm probably going to stop right here, because there's no point in doing anything, putting new bearings in this engine or anything. If we have a sleeve peeling issue, what I'll do is I'll just oil this thing up real good, get it to a state where it could run, and then maybe just take it out on the bench or on the stand and show you how an engine with the sleeve peel condition operates, because I think that would be interesting. But we won't know if that's the case. That one. Okay, here we go. Let's look inside here. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Alright, well, it does not appear. Let me put this all the way at bottom dead center. Let me just put a little oil in here. Maybe that'll kind of help make it look a little bit different. I don't know. It does not appear. Okay, so anyway, I shut down the video after that look inside, and I probably shouldn't have shut down the video so soon, because I said, well, you know what, as long as I got it this far, I might as well actually heat that cylinder up and pull that sleeve out. And man, it was kind of interesting because we do have sleeve peel happening. Check this shit out. I'm going to zoom in here, move the engine out of the way, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. Now here's the sleeve of this engine, and I see a dot here, and I saw that dot initially, and I really didn't think much of it. Let me get it so it's no angle on it, and or that glare. I'm rotating it, you don't see anything, you don't see anything. Rotating it, and we should see that dot appear again, and there's that dot. Well, I was like, yeah, that's not a big deal, who cares? But when I pulled the sleeve out and looked at the bottom, look at this. Totally different story. Now, I don't know if the peeling at the bottom of the sleeve would really impact how it runs, because that's really not, that one part there is getting pretty high up there. But it's usually the peeling at the top of the sleeve that causes that adverse, makes it shut down so it doesn't run at all. So look at this. This sleeve does have the daunted, infamous OS sleeve peel issue. So